Glad to have you with us from the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Washington State Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
I caught up with the Bobcats head coach before the game. One of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ball game. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Bobcats ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Break. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Ready, 5. Ready, 5. Go, go.
He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner. Guys, let's take a minute and talk a little Washington State. They've really got it going the last few weeks, won their last 3, and maybe going to get a little bit of national attention.
Yeah, they had some bumps in the...
A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defense.
Finding some room. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cougars. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, get it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Offense in a bunch formation. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. He's got it on the left. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Looking to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Smith with the grab over the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Lisa. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, they block it. That's a live ball, and the defense has it. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. Snags it down the right side. Shakes a man, and he might take off. 10. Touchdown, Washington State. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Firing deep. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he won.
Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night. The most impactful handoff of the season is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st Heisman.
It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. Noon on a Saturday and a perfect time for this showdown. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown! They'll give it on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Snagged out of the air. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And we'll get a whistle to stop the clock as they check on the injured Sun Devil. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. A give to Brown. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls it on the option. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Robinson. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Sun Devils will try to punch it in on, and he takes it in. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Moss. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The 5 is now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll go with a direct snap. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Here's a give to Robinson. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hook up on... Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll start this drive firing. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be... Just about 30 seconds to go, and you want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. Makes the grab on the left. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Offense set on 1st down. Wants to throw it again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He uncorks one deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. And it's picked off for the... It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. They're working that left side. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going.
Might have a chance. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Robinson. Picks up the 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Sun Devils back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown ASU! Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. And the Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. They'll go with Brown. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done. End off for Brown.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage. And
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a...
Ready to fire from the pistol. Tight end now in motion. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drop.
Makes a grab and room to run. We're at this 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary.
He makes a grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on second and goal. Right back to the well, and it didn't work again. It's third and goal. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run with Brown. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got fourth down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board.
well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on third down. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him. That loss a week ago, called on just once. Really nice job all the way around. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The give to Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Anderson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll stop the clock here as one of the Red Raiders remains down. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Could be an out. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Sun Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Keeps it on the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown! They'll start on the ground with Brown. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll run for it. It's Robinson. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. A give to Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And they cannot afford to lose this guy, such an important part of their running attack. We'll have Holly check on his status. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll get him down after... Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wide receiver going in motion. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. The Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the counter. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Brown again. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. He's got the 1st down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock, and it will be your friend. season, which both of these teams hope will end in a W in the Birmingham Bowl. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Seminoles head coach before the game. He is really trying to motivate his team here today to use this opportunity to develop. This is a team that just barely made it into bowl contention, just barely eligible. But getting into a bowl game allows you to have extra practice time. That is extra development time for this young team that looks to make some splashes next year. Coach said, here's our opportunity to prove we can be even better coming up. But it all starts here today. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running inside, it's Mobley. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll move the tight end. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll run it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense in press coverage. They'll go right back to the run. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Got it in the middle. It's Riles. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Oh, that is a rope for the completion in this offense. I'll tell you, you think about great Seminole quarterbacks, the 3 W's, Wenke, Winston, Ward. Dudes that could change the game, Heisman Trophy winners. Every defensive coordinator was scared every time they had to play the Seminoles because of that vaunted passing attack. And this guy, I think he has D coordinator seeing ghosts because this guy can play at a high level.
Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
To the air, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The run inside. It's Mobley. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give is to Williams. Quick step and go. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Throwing. Carr. Finds his man. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to the back. He breaks a tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game and let's just get him into a win.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll move the wide receiver. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Now on the move. There's some room. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warwick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think of swag, Reese. Just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag that could take it to the house, make big plays.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Takes it the other way. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Carter. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Just keep slinging it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Daniels. He wants it all. Touchdown Seminoles. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Mobley. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's Carr to throw. Got the quick pass. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Breaks the tackle. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
You you see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Turns it on in midfield. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Williams. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years. And the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're built.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Play fake. Carr. Buying some time as he moves left. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown. Fighting Irish.
This really has been a tale of two quarters for this offense. They were shut out in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big.
Oh, and they blocked it. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Dangerously close to kicking that one out of bounds, but it made it into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Daniels. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Inside, and he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Irish. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And right down the middle. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. If they hadn't gotten him there, he might still be running. He's down at the 47. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. He's going to let it go. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the Hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Lavergne schools. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some play.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football...